Hello there, I'm RAWCATCH. You will love this series. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's get to the video without wasting time.
The tension's high.
Don't blink, subscribe. A flight attendant puts her life on the line for passengers as flames rise on a Moscow flight. Heroism knows no borders. Fortunately, there were no casualties. In Chile, a firefighting plane crashed into a power pole and then fell on a highway. Traffic suddenly turned into a fire drill. This helicopter's landing gear malfunctioned, and a brave crewman came to the rescue. There was an incalculable collision before the parachute jump. And yes, they took off a little early. Only the pilot was on board. Great luck! He survived the crash too. The alarm didn't go off that morning. The helicopter did. The bird that fell in the garden left only material damage. The plane came so close to the boat, even the fish scattered in panic, but it rose at the last moment. While military delivery was expected, the flight ended much earlier than expected.
Да. Все.
Ой, упал. Мама дорогая.
Ё-моё.
Ой, вообще ужас какой.
In Madeira, the landing plan went astray. The EasyJet plane maneuvered back into the air. Traffic surprise after landing. Airplane meets car instead of a parking lot. It's an accident scene. Fast maneuver, low altitude, missed runway. Result, goodbye to your license.
Thinking.
A water cannon salute. Not because the helicopters are dirty, but just to party in the sky. Way. Result. Goodbye to your license. The pilot encountered surprise guests. Birds! The collision was inevitable. The damage is tiny. The financial damage is huge.
Oh, it did.
Flight stopped with a bill of millions.
Oh, my Lord.
The plane's landing gear was closed, but the owner stepped in. My plane, my problem, he said, and opened the wheel. What a nightmare. Fortunately, the pilot maneuvered his own rescue. Two planes tried to land at the same time, and the result? One left the table, the other stayed on the ground. The point of view of the seaplane as it landed on the water was a matter of curiosity. Here is the breathtaking footage of that moment. Engine failure at 600 feet. Will this pilot be able to land the plane skillfully?
My voltage is good, but I have no fuel pressure. I take controls from my student, and now I'm committed to landing. At 600 feet AGL, I don't have much gliding distance, but luckily the nice This airplane has a pusher prop, and when we lose an engine, we lose a lot of the elevator and rudder authority. To combat that, I push the nose down to pick up airspeed. That way I have enough elevator authority to make the seat flare. I pull the throttle to full idle and shut off the ignition just before touchdown to avoid any fires after landing. Not the smoothest landing, but
At the last moment. The moment of the Hawaii helicopter crash as seen from the cockpit. Tension at its peak. Here's the first GoPro of the jet seat ejection. The pilot survived. They got our hero back. The refueling moment of the SR-71 is in front of the eyes. It even fills you up when you watch it. Successfully completed. The American Airlines pilot soared so low that those watching were amazed. It was like a roller coaster, not an airplane. But the panic was in vain. No one was hurt. (1995). Everything was like an air show until the F-16 exploded for unknown reasons. The pilot's job is harder than it looks, especially if they had to make a forced landing with all this air traffic.
500, 400, 300, approaching minimums. Minimums, 200. 100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10,